Hi.
File your taxes 100%.
Testing, testing, testing. Yo, 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 yo. Hold on. Is it the breakdown? I think the breakdown. Hi, everybody. It's Bunny Rags. Oh my God. I keep looking at, that's why I knew I should have put my camera over here, because for some reason I keep looking at myself. So if I'm looking this way, don't judge me, all right? But what's up? It's Bunny Rags, and I'm here today doing something a little bit different. I haven't streamed in a very long time, so I already know that I'm gonna face the consequences of not streaming, and I'm gonna have to start all over, but I'm ready for it. And I'm about to explain to y'all why I haven't been streaming. Pretty much, I went through a lot with everything in life. You know, life was beating my ass, and I decided to go to school. And I went to school to be a nurse at first, and realized quickly that shit was not for me. And so I was like, you know what? What do I love to do? What do I love to do? And I realized what I love to do is I love to watch crime shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I would go to school, get off school, go to bed, and when I went to bed, I would be watching like crime shit. I watched fucking Young Thug's fucking court every fucking day that he was in court live. Like that shit was like kind of ridiculous. But today, I am a paralegal for a criminal law firm in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm still in school because I'm trying to be an attorney, but you know, I actually like the paralegal work. It's pretty fucking interesting. It's kind of like this, basically you do everything an attorney like doesn't want to do in a way. You feel me? It's like a legal assistant. So I love it, and I had the idea to like, you know, do court shit on my stream. I can't do cases that I particularly work on because I think there's like some type of like problem with that. But I am just going to do famous cases like I'm gonna say Young Thug. Like he's already, you know, he already accepted that horrible probation plea deal. That shit was horrible. If I was him, I would have never accepted that shit. But hey, that was him. He wanted to get out of jail, so that's it. But so today, I am going to do Lil Durk, and I have this put up right here. I don't know why it's like this. This is the indictment. So let's go back up, because I had at first I was gonna read it like, because I'm like a virgin to this. Like I have not did my research on Lil Durk because I'm not really like a Lil Durk fan. So like I just didn't like, and then I didn't understand what was going on. Like I know there was like some shit with like King Von and stuff, but I just didn't understand. And I don't know. I think Chicago's too close to home, so I just don't even like to even hear about that shit. So we're gonna break it down today. But I do have a few disclosures before we get into it, okay? I'm gonna read directly through the federal superseding indictment. that names Durk Banks, which is also known as Lil Durk. This is not speculation. This is just basically me reading and kind of, I'm gonna put my opinion in here once in a while. But you gotta understand that an indictment is not a conviction. So with that being said, everything is alleged. This is what the district believes or whatever. But here's some context. Before we start reading, it's important to understand that this is not the first indictment in this case. There was an earlier federal indictment charged other defendants. This document is a superseding indictment, which means that it replaces the earlier one and adds or modifies charges and defendants and all that. So it adds, modifies, you know what I'm saying? So I read the first indictment and Lil Durk was not mentioned in it. So I decided just to skip over that one, but this is the superseding one, okay? So this is, yeah. So first I do want to say when they get an indictment, they have a grand jury. They don't, it's not like the judge, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like the police just like, oh, we're just gonna indict this person. That's not how it works. So they get a grand jury, and it's just the prosecutors, and they present evidence to the grand jury to see if it's enough to indict somebody, to charge them with, you know, not to convict, but to charge them with it. So they had and that's the thing that's kind of important, because if you think about it, if you bring these evidence to a grand jury in the first place and they think there's enough evidence for you to you know, indict somebody, sometimes it's like kind of like, oh, you know. In this case in particular, this one's gonna be a little bit hard to beat. Let me just say that. It's gonna be a little hard to beat because, well, we're gonna read it. So these are the names. And a lot of this, they be AKA. I'm just gonna go through these names real quick. So, you know what I'm saying? You guys know. Durk Banks is Lil Durk, AKA Blood, AKA Mufasa. You feel me? Kayvon Grant, aka Cuz, aka Bonnie. DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, aka Diddy. Keith Jones, aka Flocka. David Brown Lindsay, aka Brown Eyes. And ASA Houston, aka Biggie. Or not Biggie, I'm sorry. Boogie. So, I need some fucking, so, what the fuck? Hold on. I need some lip gloss real quick. Lip gloss is popping. All right. So the charges are, this is the Central District of California, United States, so it's federal. United States, the plaintiff versus all these people. First, superseding indictment. Conspiracy and use of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire, resulting in death. Second charge, use, carry, and discharge of firearms and machine guns, the possession of such firearms in furtherance of a crime of violence resulting in death, and possession of a machine gun. So, Roy! Hold on, I'm sorry, guys. Hi, Roy. Roy been rocking with me since the beginning, and I'm so happy that you're here. So, hi, Roy. Sorry, y'all. I always have to acknowledge the people I really fuck with, because, like, you know. But, hey, Roy, I'm breaking down the fucking indictment for Lil Durk, okay? So, let me take a sip real quick so I can start reading this shit. This is, like, my third time reading this shit today, so. Anyways. And I also got pictures and stuff. Like, I got pictures to show who these people are. I didn't get the pictures of other co-defendants because after I read the indictment, I'm like, just fuck them. And mind you, don't take this any type of way. I'm just saying, like, me reading it, I just like, like, I would not want to touch a case like this. Like, if I was the defense attorney, I would be like, nah, man, nah. Because the only thing, let me not ruin it. Let me just go ahead and read it. Let me just get through it, okay? Grand jury charges. Introductory allegations, okay? So in or around 2010, defendant Durk Banks, also known as Lil Durk, whatever, formed an organization called Only the Family, or OTF, which among other things produced and sold hip-hop music from artists primarily from Chicago, Illinois area. OTF also acted as an association, in fact, of individuals who engaged in violence, including murder and assault, at the direction of defendant Banks and to maintain their status of OTF. So basically, they're just saying that he runs the shit, like, you feel me? And, like, he uses the label to, like, get people to do shit. That's what he's saying after that right now. That's what he's saying right now, all right? At times relevant to this first superseding indictment, defendant Banks was the leader of OTF. Defendants Kayvon London, Grants, DeAndre Wilson, Houston, and co-conspirators 2 to 5 were members or associates of OTF. Defendants Keith Jones, Flocka, and David Lindsay Brown Eyes were members of other gangs in Chicago, Illinois. Which I always wondered about that. I'm not no gang member, and I've never been even close to even I haven't even been in that type of life. But I thought gangs were if you have one gang, you're in that gang. I think it's kind of weird that people are in multiple gangs. I'm okay, what happens if your gang starts beefing with the other? You just a mutt of gangs at this point. How are you multiple gangs? I read an indictment for a case that I'm actually working on and with my attorney, whatever, because I'm a paralegal. So I don't know if I explained. I'm pretty sure I did say that I was a paralegal at a criminal law firm. But just to say I'm a paralegal at a criminal law firm. So I had to read an indictment for a RICO. And they were giving a background on these gangsters, and they were saying there were 3 different gangs in one, and I'm just how does that work? I don't know much about gangs. I got to do my research because I don't know nothing about that shit. But I just be how are you other gangs? But you're saying this is a gang, but you're able to be in other gangs and still be a part of this gang. Doesn't make sense. Anyways, okay. On or about November 6, 2020, DB, a high-ranking OTF member and a close associate friend of defendant Banks, got into a physical altercation with TB at a nightclub in Atlanta, Georgia. During the fight, an associate of TB pulled out a gun and shot DB multiple times, killing him. After the murder, defendant Banks made clear in code language that he would pay a bounty or a monetary reward or make a payment to anyone who took part in killing TB for his role in DB's murder. So I have that right now because at first I was who the fuck is TB, DB, DTB? What the fuck is this shit? So I realized that, okay, I had to do my research because I honestly, like I said, I didn't know much about this case. DB is Davon Bennett, which is King Von. And for those who don't know who King Von is, this is King Von. So he was murdered by TB's associate, which TB is Taekwon Bowman, Mr. Bowman. This is Mr. Bowman, which is Quando Rondo, okay? So associate of his killed him. And I figured out the associate was this guy, okay, Lil Tim. He actually got hit. Actually, let's look up this video real quick. Hold on, wrong one. Here we go. We're gonna watch this real quick. Let me mute myself so there's no echo. Hold on.
A Savannah man has been charged in the fatal shooting of Chicago rapper King Von in Atlanta on Friday morning. Timothy Leaks, 22, was charged with murder after the Atlanta Police Department secured warrants on Saturday, according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution and 11 Alive. King Von, 26, whose real name is Davon Bennett, was shot around 3:20 a.m. Friday during an argument between 2 groups of men that escalated to gunfire, according to a statement provided by Officer Steve Avery with the Atlanta Police Department. Bennett was taken to an area hospital, where he died. The incident took place outside Monaco Hookah Lounge, where 2 off-duty officers who were in uniform and working an extra job at the lounge, along with an on-duty officer who was patrolling nearby, confronted the arguing groups. Shots were fired, police said. 3 of the persons shot in the incident have died as a result of their wounds and 3 others are being treated in area hospitals. The officers were not injured, according to the police. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation and Atlanta Police homicide investigators are investigating in an attempt to determine which individuals were struck by gunfire from the suspects and whether any were struck by gunfire from the officers, police said. Leaks graduated from Jenkins High School in 2016 and also played varsity football for the school. In August, the Savannah Police Department charged Leaks with attempt or conspiracy to violate Georgia Controlled Substance Act, theft by receiving stolen property and obstruction after an investigation led to the seizure of guns, more than 15 pounds of marijuana and nearly $16,000. He was one of 5 arrested in the investigation. King Von was an upcoming rapper from the city of Chicago who released his first debut studio album Welcome to A Block on October 30th. He was signed to other famous Chicago rapper Lil Durk's OTF or Only the Family Entertainment label. USA Today has reached out to the Atlanta Police Department. Contributing, Jenna Rye.
This is what would happen to your body if you ate mood sleep.
Bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why did you say something before? I gotta go back. So I turned off the audio. I forgot. I turned off the audio when I played the fucking thing about Lil Durk. So, or not Lil Durk, King Von. So let me just go back, okay? So I'm sorry. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't even know that I was fucking, Anyway, so we're gonna go back. I'm gonna have to cut all that out. So go back. So this is after the video. So that's what happened with the King Von stuff, right? I'm telling you, it's been a long time since I've done this. I am not muting myself again after that. Like, dead ass. I'm not muting myself after that. Anyways, so on and about, so I read that. On and about November 6th, DB, hiring an OTF member, which is King Von, and a close associate friend of defendant Banks got into a physical altercation with TB at a nightclub in Atlanta, Georgia. All right, during the fight, an associate of TB pulled out a gun and shot DB multiple times, killing him. After the murder, defendant Banks made clear encoded language that he would pay a bounty or a monetary reward and or make payments to anyone who took part in killing TB for his role in DB's murder, which I already showed you guys. I'm fucking dead. I already showed y'all Little Tim. This is the guy that shot and killed King Von. He got the charges dropped, but the reason why I did a little research on that, he got the charges dropped because I guess the prosecutor was going to say that basically there wasn't enough, like, it was like self-defense and shit. So he ended up getting his charges dropped. You know what I'm saying? But that's the guy that shot King Von. This King Von. This is little. Oh, hold on. I'm going too far. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going too far. So that's what happened. Okay, so on or about August 18th, 2022, and keep in mind of this date, August 18th, okay? The conspirators learned that TB was staying at a hotel in Los Angeles, California, as alleged in counts 1 and 2 after learning of TB's location. At the direction of defendant Banks, defendant Wilson Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2, which I said this, but I was muted. I wonder who the co-conspirator 2 is. I wonder if he's snitching or what the fuck that case, or like why his name's co-conspirator 2. I just want to know if he's snitching. But co-conspirators to travel from Chicago, Illinois to Los Angeles, California for the purpose of murdering TB on that same day, August 18th, 2022, defendant Banks and Grant also traveled by private jet to Los Angeles, California. So mind you, like I said, keep in mind, August 18th. So, excuse me, August 18th, you guys found out that he was there. You got Grant and Banks got, you know, Durk and somebody else, whoever Grant is, got a private jet. Which you can't like fly anywhere without it being on like paper, without it being documented. You feel me? So especially a private jet, like you gotta. It doesn't make sense. You feel me? Like to go fly to go kill somebody is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of bizarre. It's pretty bizarre. I mean, there's so much to it. There's so much to it. Like, I would have never done this shit. Anyways, so as alleged in counts 1 and 2 on August 19th, 2022, at the direction of defendant Banks, defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, Houston, and co-conspirator 2 used 2 vehicles to track, stalk, and attempt to kill TB by gunfire, including with a fully automatic firearm, resulting in death of SR. SR is Quando Wando's cousin right here, this man right here. So that's his cousin. That's actually Lil Tim. That's what this says. Because at first, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be kind of slow because I'm like looking, I'm like, that kind of don't look like the same person. But then it kind of does, but then it kind of doesn't. Oh shit, wrong one. And then it kind of doesn't. Do hair longer, do kind of look a little younger, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. So I think that's him because it says it right here. It says Condo, Lil Tim, and Mr. Robinson. So SR is the cousin. It's Mr. Robinson. So hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. So Okay, so Mr. Robinson, I'm sorry, my bad. So Mr. Robinson, okay? And then, sorry, my brain just fucking, I hate that shit. I hate that shit. Anyways, so the resulting in the death of SR, which is, like I said, his cousin. So that's Mr. Robinson right here. Okay? Following the attempt of murder of TB and the murder of SR, defendant Banks sought to commercialize SR's death by rapping about his revenge on TB with music that explicitly references audio from the news clip and taken shortly after SR's murder, where TB screamed "no, no" after seeing SR's dead body. So Tommy they got the Addy, go, go, got location, go, go, green light, go, 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 go. Look at on the news to your son, you screaming "no, no, cat." So I actually got the clip right here. Hold on, right here.
He say no, I think he let a hole get him. He say no, I say let's go to war back.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight. It all started at this mobile gas.
Oh man. I'm like, oh man, okay, so that fucking and then here we're gonna play this little news clipper right here just so y'all can see more.
Right now, the search is on for 3 people who police say shot at a Savannah rapper, killing a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles, and cameras captured the aftermath. Shots fired, a fight taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Los Angeles, California. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight. It all started at this mobile gas station at 5:30 Friday evening. LAPD says witnesses heard multiple gunshots, then watched a couple cars zoom off. 3 people in one car shot at this black Cadillac Escalade. It's unclear if those inside shot back.
Can I get some space, please?
It ended at Santa Monica Boulevard. Deputies found it peppered with bullet holes and a shattered window. One man inside, a member of Rondo's entourage, had been shot. The 23-year-old was taken to the hospital where he died. A scene left with remnants of the fight, shoes left in the street, doors flung open. The suspects still on the run. We still don't know what spurred it all, but LAPD says it started at a gas pump.
Victim vehicle, they pulled up, they were pumping gas, and it looks like they probably finished pumping gas, and the suspects approached from the alley, got out of the car, and started shooting at those victims.
Investigators are still trying to piece together details, but they're looking for a white 4-door sedan with suspects wearing dark clothing.
Police helicopters overhead, so we knew something was up.
People in the neighborhood shocked by the news.
Disappointed. There have been a lot of incidents in the past couple years. It does seem that things have been happening more often on Melrose, between Fairfax and Melrose and around here.
All right, so I did want y'all to see something real quick, right? Just keep mental note. You see where the car is at? That's the thing. So I kind of wish it's in the street. So the shooting actually happened at the gas pump, but I think they try to get away. I don't know, because like I said, we're gonna see the pictures from the indictment, but that's the question I had was like, damn, like who got in the car and drove off? Like did his cousin drive while he got shot? Like, yeah, I don't know. So let's go back to the indictment. So that's what happened, right? So let's go back to the song, because
No, I think he let a hole get him. He say no, I say let's go to war back.
This man.
yeah, that's pretty fucking accurate. But anyway, so count 1. Now this is where shit pisses me off, because I like literally I'm like, yo, how dumb can people be sometimes? But you know what my attorney tells me? You can't be mad at how stupid people are, because they keep you in business. If it wasn't for stupid people, I wouldn't have my job. So it is what it is. I don't know. It is stupid though. And I feel bad for people who get out the hood in a way, and it's like a celebrity, like, I don't know, like some people would be like super blessed to have like that type of money, that type of fame, that type of like privilege, and for you just to blow it for something that's so stupid and taking somebody's life. It's fucking stupid, yo. But anyways, here we go. Count 1. Paragraphs 1 through 6 of the introductory allegations of this first superseding indictment are re-alleged and incorporated here. Okay. Object of the conspiracy. Beginning on the date unknown, but no later than on or around November 6, 2020, and continuing to on or about August 19, 2020 in Los Angeles County within the Central District of California. All the defendants, I'm not going to go through all that shit. Known and unknown conspired and agreed with each other to knowingly use facilities of interstate and foreign commerce, namely airplanes, cars, cell phones, and the internet, with intent that the murder of TB be committed in violation of the laws of any state, namely the state of California, as consideration for the receipt of and consideration for a promise and agreement to pay anything of pecuniary value, namely money and lucrative music opportunities with OTF, in violation of Title 18 United States Code, Section 1958, blah, 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 blah. The use of the interstate facilities to commit murder that was the object of conspiracy resulting in the death of SR, which is Mr. Robinson. Means by which the object of the conspiracy was to be accomplished. Because, you know, they got to break down how is the conspiracy and how, like, all this shit. They got to break it down. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's, like, kind of, like, repetitive in a way. The object of the conspiracy was to be accomplished in substance as follows. 1, defendant Banks placed bounties on individuals that he and other OTF members wanted to kill, including TB. As part of the bounty, co-conspirators known and unknown, including defendants Banks and Wilson, would pay anyone who took part in the killing of TB and or reward individuals with lucrative music opportunities with OTF. Co-conspirators known and unknown, including defendants Banks and Wilson, would recruit others, including defendants Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 to find, track, and kill TB. At the direction of defendant Banks, defendant Grant would procure cars, ski masks, and firearms that would be used by co-conspirators to find, track, and kill TB. Using a credit card associated with OTF, co-conspirator 3 would purchase airplane tickets for the conspirators to fly to California to murder TB. Yo. Somebody said you gotta remember a lot of them was niggas way longer than they was entertainers, so they might say they still to stay and stay and it just have they have money now with it, which feels like power. I get it, but Jesus, man, like come on, come on. But this is the thing, Durk was there. Like, if you have that much money, why would you partake in it? Like, why would you, like, what the fuck? You think I'm gonna be rich and I'm going to go with you? Hell no, y'all gotta go do that by yourself. I am not coming with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the part where I'm just like, dude, you went with them. You literally went with them. You took a private jet to LA and then you flew them out there with the OTF credit card. With an OTF credit card. Out of all things in the world, OTF credit card, which is so crazy. You can go to the airport with cash and buy a ticket. You can literally go to the airport with cash, put it in a machine, get a card, and use that card to buy a ticket at the airport. Why the fuck would you use your credit card? Like, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't make sense. But anyways, and then you got on a private jet. So, like, you really just don't give a fuck. But anyways, defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 would travel from Chicago, Illinois to Southern California via airplane to find, track, and kill TB. Defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, Houston, and co-conspirator 2 would travel throughout Los Angeles County via cars procured by defendant Grant to find, track, and kill TB. That's what makes me think he didn't have anything to do with it. Bruh. Wait, let's just keep reading, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we're just gonna keep reading. We're just gonna keep reading, okay? So defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 would communicate via cell phone to coordinate logistics to find, track, and kill TB. Defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 would fire multiple shots at TB, killing SR, who was a passenger in TB's vehicle. At the direction of defendants Banks, defendant Wilson would pay the bounty or monetary reward and or cause payment to be made for the killing SR on behalf of co-conspirators known and unknown to the conspirators hired to kill TB. And or about the following dates in furtherance of the conspiracy to accomplish its objects. Defendant Banks, Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 to 5, and others known and unknown committed various overt acts in Los Angeles County within the Central District of California and elsewhere, including but not limited to the following. Following the killing of DB and R about November 6, 2020, defendant Banks used code and language, told defendant Wilson co-conspirators 2, 4, and 5, and others that he would pay a bounty or monetary reward to anyone who would take part in the killing of TB. This is Act 2. I don't know why I was studying November. On August 18, 2022, one or more co-conspirators, including defendant Banks and co-conspirator 4, learned that TB was visiting California and staying at a hotel in Los Angeles. On August 18, 2022, defendants Banks and Grant flew from Miami, Florida to Los Angeles, California on a private jet so that defendant Banks and Grant could help coordinate the murder of TB. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty much, what's the odds that you're going to fly to California and be there when Quando Wando's cousin gets shot up? Like, what's, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I really want to know what they said. How he said it in code. I want to hear that. I want to see what he said, because that right there, that's gonna put everything to rest. Like if they got evidence of Durk really saying that shit, I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? Act number 4, on August 18, 2022, defendant Banks and co-conspirator 5 asked co-conspirator 2 to travel to Southern California later that day. Now, co-conspirator 2 of co-conspirator 2 also, you know what I'm saying, testified that Durk did ask him. And if he has proof, because this is the thing, I don't know why people don't think that people snitch a lot. Like, a lot of people are snitches, yo. A lot of people will snitch, especially if it's murder and like it's the rest of your life. Like, just saying, on August 18, 2022, defendant Wilson recruited defendants Jones and Lindsay to travel to California for the purpose of murdering TB and help facilitate such travel by, among other things, texting co-conspirator 3 biographical information about defendants Jones and Lindsay so that co-conspirator 3 could book flights to Southern California. I see that word right there. I can say it, but I thought about it. So because I thought about it, I'm gonna fuck it up. Defendant Jones' name, date of birth, and a picture of defendant Jones' ID card, and defendant Lindsay's name, date of birth, the picture of defendant Lindsay's ID card. Which I don't know why you would need somebody's picture of somebody's ID to book a flight. That was really stupid to send that information. Like, you could just say that shit over the phone. Like, my name is blah blah blah. Why are you even on the phone? Why are y'all even talking on the phone? Like, that's the part that's crazy. On August 18, 2022, defendant Banks texts co-conspirator 3, don't book no flights under no names involved with me. Yo, this part, when I read this earlier, I was like, yo, so let me get this right. You don't want no flights under no names involved with Durk, but you're going to book the flights with Durk's credit card? Like, who the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. It's your credit card. It's your OTF credit card that you use to book these flights. Fuck whose name it is, the credit card. the fucking credit card. Like, you use the credit card. Like, that's just like, God damn it. Like, why would you use the credit card? That's what I'm trying to figure out, the credit card. So, and he texted him that shit. He texted, don't book no flights on the 18th. So the day before dude got murdered, on the day that you're flying to LA, don't book no flights under no names involved with me. On the day that you're flying from Miami to fucking California, before, like, come on now. Like, come on. I know y'all like Durk. I like him too, but like, come on. We gotta be realistic. Like, anyways, Act 7. On August 18, 2022, using a credit card ending in 2039, OTF credit card 1, co-conspirator 3 purchased airplane tickets for defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 to travel from Chicago, Illinois to San Diego, California that same day. Oh, man. Doesn't make sense, but I want to hear what he said as well. Hell yeah. On August 18, 2022, co-conspirator 3 confirmed to defendant Wilson via text message that defendants Wilson, Jones, and Lindsay had the same airline ticket confirmation. So they all got on the same airline. They all flew Spirit to go take a Spirit. Like, that's basically what happened. Act 9 on August 18, 2022, defendant Wilson messaged a friend on Instagram, on my way to LA. So you're messaging your friends, telling them that you're going to go do something that you shouldn't even be going doing. Like, you feel me? Like, man, I hope people learn from this shit. I hope people see this, but like, you know what? It's very hard nowadays to get away with murder, especially when there's phones. And the thing about it, people be thinking that your phone pings whatever tower you're closest to. So, like, you can't be like, oh, I got a Chicago number, so all my messages come from Chicago. No, the police could see that your phone pinged to the closest cell phone tower. So it shows where you're going. So if you're on your way to LA and you're literally on your way to LA and you're texting somebody saying you're on your way to LA, the police is gonna know that you're on your way to LA. And like, you know what I'm saying? It is just like fucking stupid. Acts 10, on August 18, 2022, defendant Houston texted Coast, bro. I'm sorry, it's just, the texting is fucking pissing me off, yo. On August 18, 2022, defendant Houston texted co-conspirator 3 on got clear. I'm 15 minutes away from airport. Act number 11, on August 18, 2022, defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston at co-conspirator 2 flew from Chicago, Illinois to San Diego, California via the airplane tickets procured by co-conspirator 3 using OTF credit card 1. There goes another motherfucking credit card. Over it, act number 12. On August 18, 2022, defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 traveled towards Los Angeles County in a car to meet with defendant Grant. On August 18, 2022, defendant Grant purchased 4 black ski masks from... Oh, hold on. Yo! Wait, I missed this earlier. On August 18, 2022, defendant Grant purchased 4 black ski masks from the sporting goods store in Los Angeles County using cash. Which, okay, a little smart, but cameras. Every store has cameras nowadays. So, I mean, you tried. Getting a ski mask in LA is crazy as fuck, but hey, it is what it is. A sporting goods store is even crazier. So wait, we went to Dick's? Like, I just want to know. These motherfuckers go to Dick's Sporting Goods and get a fucking 4 black... You know how suspicious that would be if you walked into a store. Like, if I was working in a store and I sold somebody 4 ski masks, I'm probably going to take note of, like, hey... Tuesday at 9 p.m. I did sell somebody 4 ski masks. You know, it was a little bit suspicious. That's all they got. They didn't get no sports shit. They just got ski masks. Like, that's crazy. But at least he used cash, right? So they're trying, I guess. On August 18, 2022, using a credit card ending in 105, OTF credit card 2, defendant Grant rented a hotel room for the co-conspirators located in Los Angeles, California, the Universal City Hotel. I want to see what kind of hotel this is. Hold on. Oh my God. Wait, what did University? It was University Hotel? Wait, what the fuck did I just read? Where the fuck is that at? Universal City Hotel. Okay, Universal City Hotel. Taking note on the ski max is wild work. I'm just saying, because that's kind of like, what the fuck? Like, that's like if somebody came in with like fucking hella baby oil and cucumbers. You're going to be like, what the fuck? You're going to think about that shit. So, the Hilton. Universal City. Oh, that place definitely has cameras. Wait, that place Universal City Hotel. Universal City Hotel. Hold on, let me make sure. Let me take Hilton out. I think it's the Hilton. Yeah. Wait. Universal City Hotel. Nah. Universal City Hotel? That's crazy. Universal City Hotel. This motherfucker got... Oh, Hilton Universal... Oh, you got him a nice hotel, Durk? I bet they felt on top of the fucking world. Oh yeah, this place definitely has cameras. Oh yeah. That was stupid. I'm sorry, but that was stupid, yo. That place, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. So nice. Okay, it's not bad. Not too shabby. Okay, so I mean, Universal City Hotel. You use the credit card, so I mean, shit. I don't know. You don't like. That's the crazy thing. Why would you use an OTF credit card? You could find you're fucking famous. You could have anybody book that shit, like, and then not come back to you. Like, I don't understand that shit. But anyways. On August 18, 2022, in or around Los Angeles, California, defendant Grant met with the co-conspirators and provided defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 with firearms, including a firearm that has been modified to operate as a fully automatic machine gun to kill TB. So probably a switch. All right. Okay, well, damn. Number 16. On August 18th, 2022, defendant Grant provided 2 cars for defendants Grant Wilson. So Grant was actually doing this shit. Because Grant is, hold on, let me see something real quick. So maybe Kayvon London Grant, Bonnie was the one who was really getting the shit too. So, interesting. Bonnie, okay, because we gotta think about it. Bonnie is the one that gave them the gun. Let me go back. Bonnie gave them the gun. Wait, defendant Grant. Yeah. Met with them, gave them the gun that was modified, and gave them the car. So where was Durk during this time? That is a good question. Where was Durk during this time that he gave him the guns? Because it doesn't say that Banks met with the co-conspirators and provided the firearms. Grant was using the credit card. But that's another thing too. Don't, like, when you use a credit card, maybe because it's a business credit card, I don't know. But I thought when you use credit cards at like bank, then you need an ID to like match the name on the credit card. I don't know, because it's saying that Grant is, so far, Durk went with them, but so far once they got to LA, Grant got the ski mask, Grant got the hotel room, Grant got the firearm and gave them to these guys. Grant also got the cars. All right, that's kind of weird. Okay, so August 18, 2022, defendant Grant provided 2 cars for defendants Grant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 to use to find, track, and kill TB, a white BMW sedan, the BMW from a rental company in Los Angeles County, and a white Infiniti sedan, the Infiniti with a fake license plate. Hey, where the fuck they brought the fake license plate from? Okay, number 7. On August 18, 2022, defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 traveled in the BMW and the Infiniti to a hotel in downtown Los Angeles, California, where TB was staying, the downtown LA hotel, to find, track, and kill TB. Number 18. On August 19th, 2022, using the BMW Infiniti, defendants, all of them, and co-conspirator 2 traveled to the downtown LA hotel where TB was staying to find, track, and kill TB. Number 19, on August 19th, using the BMW and Infiniti, defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, Houston, and the co-conspirators 2 followed and tracked TB's black. He must be an authorized user. This sounds like his hit, not Durk. But if Durk said it, then you gotta think about it. They're saying that Durk put it out there. Like, Durk's the one that said, like, he'll do it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like Durk's the one that, like, apparently, allegedly We're trying to put the hit out. That's what they're trying to say, that he has spoke in code. Like I said, I need to know what the code was, you know? 19. Yeah, my mouth just got hella wet. August 1922, using a BMW Infiniti, defendants, blah, blah, blah. Conspirators followed and tracked TB's black Escalade to a marijuana dispensary located on Flower Street in Los Angeles, California. Ooh. So that's why I like California. Flower on Flower Street? Okay, that's like my type of vibe. Okay, number 20. On August 19th, 2022, using the BMW Infiniti, defendants Grant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, Houston, and co-conspirators 2 followed and tracked TB's black Escalade to a clothing store located on Melrose Avenue in West Hollywood, California. The below image shows BMW and Infiniti following the black Escalade in which TB and SR were passengers as the black Escalade traveled towards the clothing store. So let me see, can I zoom in for y'all? Let's see. That's crazy. So this is the Infiniti. This is the BMW. This is their car. So that, I'm a little bit confused. Oh, that's showing, okay, that's a different picture right here. So there's one car right here, there's one between them, there's one right here, and they're following this car. Damn. I ain't gonna hold you, man. That's scary. That's scary. Like, I guarantee you. Imagine how many times you sat in a car and waited for somebody in the gas station. Like, you ever thought that someone's gonna shoot you right then and there? Like, that shit's kind of crazy. Like, I kind of feel bad, low key. Like, okay, so let's keep going. Let's go, keep going. Let me. Okay, number 21. On August 19, 2022, using the BMW and Infiniti defendants Grant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 tracked TB's black Escalade to a gas station located on Beverly Boulevard in Los Angeles, California, the Beverly gas station. Number 22. On August 19, 2022, defendant Houston drove the Infiniti to an alley behind the Beverly gas station and parked the vehicle so defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 could attempt to murder TB. Zoom out because that shit kind of zoomed in all the way and that shit kind of hurting my eyes a little bit. On August 19, 2022, at the Beverly gas station, defendants Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator 2 used the firearms procured by defendant Grant, including the fully automatic firearms, to TB's car, striking and killing SR, who was standing next to TB's car while TB was inside. The images below show defendants Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 fire their guns at TB's black Escalade. So you see how I told y'all earlier to look at the picture of where the car was at. You see this over here? Like the car was like over here. So I wonder if like he was pumping gas, got shot, jumped in the car, and then Quando Rondo jumped in the car too. Probably hearing the gunshots, came running outside, jumped in, probably drove around this way, and then because you know when you get shot, it kind of like you probably don't feel that shit at first because the rush and shit. Here's these hooligans. God, that's crazy. Just right there, man. And this is a shitty ass picture, though. That's a shitty ass picture. Damn, is that Extendo? Man, that's a shitty ass picture. Oh well. It's a picture. If they got proof of them in that car, I mean, it's a fucking picture. I don't know, man. On August, number 24, on August 19, 2022, in the Infiniti driven by defendant Houston, defendants Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 fled the alley behind the Beverly gas station after conspirators shot and killed SR. Number 25, on August 19, 2022, defendants Grant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 traveled to a hamburger restaurant in Los Angeles County where the co-conspirators discussed, among other things, payments to defendants Jones and Lindsay for the shooting earlier that day. Durk wasn't there. I'm thinking there might be a little bit of hope. The only thing that he's gonna have to prove is really that he didn't know that they were gonna do this shit. And I don't know how easy that's gonna be to prove that she didn't know. Giving 2 cars, and I don't know how I don't know. I have no idea. But number 25, on August 19th, did I already read that? Oh yeah, I did. Number 26, on August 19, 2022, using OTF credit card 1, co-conspirator 3 purchased airline tickets from San Diego, California to Chicago, Illinois for defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, co-conspirator 2. On August 19th, and that looks hella suspicious, okay? You come there August 18th. You guys kill somebody on August 19th, and you guys leave the same day on August 19th. I think that's a little bit suspicious. I don't know. I just think that's kind of, especially going from Chicago to fucking LA. That's a long flight. Let's see, how long is the flight? How long is that flight? Flights from, Chicago O'Hare to LA. See, this is why I like to use. Okay, we're gonna do it one way. Let's see if I wanted to go there today. Get the fuck out of here. Let's just go to I don't know what to do. Let's just go to Priceline. Fuck it. We're gonna Priceline. We're gonna do. I just want to see how far the flight is. Come on, I'm not a fucking robot. The fuck? You know how sometimes they be having you do the little test shit? I failed. I have failed them before. All right, so fuck me. I'm not doing that. We're gonna go to a different one because this is gonna piss me off. Deadass. Here we go. All right, Expedia. Shout out Expedia. Chicago to LA. Let's do one way, and let's do. I mean, you booked it the same day. So if you booked it the same day, let's book same day. It's 9 o'clock. Let's do tomorrow. Let's do tomorrow, just to be safe. So the flights are how long? I'm just trying to figure out how long they are. 5 hours? Jesus. I was thinking like maybe 3. God damn. So you flew 5 hours one day and then turned around and flew another 5 hours the next. Oh yeah. Who does that? I didn't know it was 5 hours. That's fucking far. Yo. Yo. 5 hours? Fuck. To fly there, I wonder what time they landed. I wonder what time they landed, what time they went back. Like, god damn. 5 hours? So on August 19th, they purchased airline tickets from San Diego to Chicago. Oh, San Diego. Hold on. Does that matter? Does that matter? Wait, hold on. That might matter. Wait, that might matter. San Diego. Is San Diego further? Hold on. Let's go back. Let's do San Diego. Oh shit. San Diego. Let's see. One way. Oh, it's cheaper to fly. Oh, that's the cheaper. Oh, just like, oh, god damn. Yeah, that's a far flight. So yeah, that's kind of fucked up. It seemed like a hit was done. Feel like a hit was done. That's what it feels like. Okay, so number 7, on August 19, 2022, damn, this shit went by an hour. I thought I was gonna do this in 20 minutes. Sorry, y'all. August 19, 2022, all the defendants, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 flew back to Chicago, Illinois from San Diego, California. All right. Beginning on the date unknown, but no later, so this is count 2. Beginning on the date unknown, but no later than on or around August 18th, and continuing to on or about August 19th, 2022, in Los Angeles County, within the Central District of California and elsewhere, Durk Banks, and all these people, known and unknown, each aiding and abetting the other, knowingly used facilities of interstate and foreign commerce, namely airplanes, cars, cell phones, and the internet, with intent that the murder of TB be committed in violation of the laws of any state, namely the state of California, as consideration for the receipt of and consideration for a promise and agreement to pay anything of pecuniary value, namely money and lucrative music opportunities to OTF resulting in the death of SR. Count 3, this all defendants. Go back. Each aiding and abetting each the other knowingly used and carried firearms, including firearm that defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston knew to be a machine gun during and see, if Durk wasn't there, would he have known that they made it into a machine gun? Like did he know that there was like a switch involved? Did they know that they modified this gun? Like, that might be a good argument. Like, I wasn't there. I didn't know that they modified, because one of the charges is for a machine gun. So I didn't know they was gonna do all that. I just, you can't really say that you thought they were just gonna kill him, because then that kind of throws you underneath the bus. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know that they modified. He wasn't there when they got the guns. He wasn't there when the guns were handed out. So that actually might be a good defense right there. I don't know about the whole murder shit though, because it's like I don't know, because it's in your name and shit. Like, you was there. Like, you was there. Houston knew to be machine gun during in relation to and possess firearms and furtherance of a crime of violence, namely use of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death in violation of Title 18 United States Code, Section 1958, as charged in count 2 of the first superseding indictment. And in so doing, so discharged the firearms resulting in death in SR, count 4. On or about August 19, 2022, the Los Angeles County within the District of California defendant Keith Jones, aka Flocka, knowingly possessed a machine gun as defined in Title 18 United States Code Section blah, 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 blah. Namely, a 10 millimeter caliber firearm equipped with an auto-sear conversion device, which was designed and intended solely and exclusively for the use of converting a weapon into a machine gun, which defendant Jones knew to be a machine gun. Forfeiture, allegation 1. Okay, pursuant to rule will seek forfeiture as a part of any such person tonight. Blah 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 blah. I'm just looking. This is just bullshit. And if it is a commercial, there's all right, title, interest in any and all property, real person contributing or delivered from any proceeds traceable to any of the offense. Okay, this stuff is just, the other shit. Damn. This is just a firearm. Any defendant convicted shall forfeit to the United States the following all right, title, interest of any firearm, ammunition involved in such use, just the guns and like stuff like that. That's all that this talk about. So yeah, that's the end of that. That's the end of that. I don't know. I think he gotta prove that he was not aware. I think he's gonna have to prove that he was not aware of this shit. I know that his defense have put out motions, and I will be reading those motions on stream. Today, I just wanted to go over this indictment. Yeah, I just wanted to go over this indictment. The first one was filed in October. This was filed in a month after. So I don't know, man. I feel like he kind of fucked up. I feel like, I just feel like he fucked up. I really hope that, because I wouldn't wish jail on my worst enemy. I hate the system. I know how the system is. I know it sucks. I just don't know what to say after this. I don't even know what to say after this. Honestly, I don't know what to say after this. Besides, somebody lost their life and somebody got to pay. I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like he's cooked. I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like he is cooked, because it's like, hold on, I wanna watch this real quick. What's this? I wanna watch this real quick.
You should really ask.
Because I just feel like, like, it's so obvious, you feel me? It's so obvious, and it's just so obvious. It's so obvious. Like, it's like, like you took a private jet, but then they didn't say when he went back home either. So let's see something real quick.
Well, you had a situation in LA where you lost your friend, Lil Pap.
His cousin.
He actually died in your arms. And you said that changed you forever.
He died at the hospital, but all right, the same thing.
But bro, that's the main reason I just said bro, that's the main reason. Like I said, I really don't have beef with the world. My beef is really mainly in the music industry. It's not with the world. So with that happening to my right hand mans, that's the reason I think like, bro, I be thinking like, bro, you coulda did this, he coulda did this, your little partner coulda did this, this nigga who from here that be with your little cousin got a plug in this place, he coulda. I just think so many ways about it to the point where, bro, I done took the thought of art of war to a whole nother level. Bro, and cause, man, this the only thing about this life shit, my nigga. Ain't no rules. Ain't no rules. I might feel like I won't shoot up nobody's house. You might feel like that. You might feel like, I might feel like I won't shoot at nobody while they with their kids. You might feel like that. I might feel like I ain't shooting at that man hoe just cause I see her right here. You might feel like that. Bro, it's to the point where like it ain't nobody real no more, so you don't know what can go on, how it can happen. So at the same time, bro, you gotta live by no rules. And man, I'm boy Black, boy, I got so older to the point now where I know like, hey, cousin, I used to think like this nigga ain't like that, or that nigga ain't like that. He don't mean what he say, man. Check this out. I ain't gonna lie. I hope everybody know I mean what I say. And boy, I promise you, boy, I think you mean what you saying to me. Ain't no rules, bruh.
Yeah, anyone's capable of anything, especially when you put them in a corner.
So if you ain't got nothing to do with nothing, cause people wait the shit, bruh. Niggas commit an ass of crimes and wait till they go to jail to start praying. Bruh. Whenever you in a real detrimental situation, first person you gonna go to screaming is, God, why? And all this and all that. Bruh, that's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't got, like, you see I'm setting my piece right now. I ain't got no beef with nobody. Everybody else need to go in and bring that shit out. Cause, boy, listen, man, how many times...
Okay, so this is him talking about
him. Be like, yo,
his death.
As you even mentioned,
I'm done with the indictment. I'm just looking at a couple things.
You're saying, yo, you gotta be a man in every situation. I'm gonna ask.
Keep saying some Paul. You. Oh God, I don't mean that in a bad way, but no.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I only been to Atlanta.
If the rapper from
why were you in Atlanta though?
I lived in Atlanta.
You did?
Why I lived in Atlanta for like?
Cause I go like we're in Savannah by the way right now. Like this is 3.5 hours away, 4 hours.
Yeah, 3.5.
But you lived at, what was you doing in Atlanta?
I lived in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I only been to Atlanta.
If the rapper from Georgia blow up.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Hold on.
See what scholarships you may
Because I'm looking, because I'm like, wait a second, let me look at these interviews real quick, because I want to see what shit people was talking. Like, you feel me? Like, this wasn't a part of the stream. I just gotta see these. I gotta look for myself, because now I'm interested in this shit. Like, that's why I try to stay away from like looking at certain stuff, because once I get into something, I'm all the way in.
Click the link. Some issue or a way to like use another artist, and I'll say the artist name, NBA Youngboy, for promo. And recently, I was just bombarded with, that's a guy who me and you before on the phone, we've talked one time.
Yeah.
Man, we've talked a lot of times, somebody who I felt I knew was Farrakhan in terms of trying to solve something. But if it is something that could be ever solved.
I'm just reading. Go ahead. Talk, I'm just reading.
If there's something that could ever be solved, or if there's something that you guys could ignore each other, because not everything could be solved.
And Vaughn, we trust. You said what?
What's the issue with you and Youngboy? Like, how did it start? Because there's a ton of
really, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know.
He's basically now
for what?
He basically says you're either number one scared of him or number two
scared of who? Scared of who?
Quote unquote using him for promo. Well, him.
Scared of who? For what?
NBA Youngboy.
What'd he do?
I'm sorry.
You go.
All right. Let me get you back.
No, listen.
The whole situation that happened with Quando.
How we live and how we go by our shit. And I'm speaking for the whole Chicago. You ain't there. Shut the fuck up. You weren't there. So you made a diss and said something about Vaughn. That's why I don't fuck with you. You ain't did shit. You did zero. In reality. It just happened the way it happened. Like it didn't have nothing to do with age and none of that shit. It just Vaughn put the Floyd Mayweather on the motherfucker. And that happened. That's a different situation. His situation, what did he do? Well, what did Youngboy do for
Nah, let's talk about Quando. What you guys say about Quando?
Well, I think that's also his opinion too, right? I think his thing is that obviously more people love Vaughn, but in that situation, which was a street situation,
it's a real situation.
But I think people think that anybody would have done the same thing.
Okay.
I think he's carrying it on his shoulders because he's feeling that his career
sales.
Well, no, I think he feels like his career, Quando's career, has been affected because
Quando's a little boy.
Well, I mean that's his artist.
I used to have him like this.
You mean Quando?
Saying fuck 63rd. Me and Vaughn.
Oh shit.
Yeah. There's video of this?
Google it. No, I ain't having him in the head like.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling like, he was the same motherfucker saying fuck 63rd. So we don't bring hate. You know what I'm saying? It's just to a point where everybody think they gotta choose sides. My bad. It's just to a point where everybody think they gotta choose sides. But that's how the club.
When was this interview?
But are you carrying it like that? Be honest, because I feel ever since then,
I really don't care like that. Like
he says he's blackballed, and also because of people who might be, Youngboy.
This was a year after.
He's blackballed, and I think he probably feels like it's favoritism. Like he went off on me simply thinking that your quote unquote industry friends, which I guess he lumped me into. He's like, well, your industry friends are hating on me, or maybe me and Quando. So because of that one incident that he's looking at,
do he got the biggest influence in the world? I mean, like, do he got like Youngboy? Do he got a big influence in his generation?
No, he has a big influence. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, he's talking all this shit about Youngboy, but I ain't gonna hold you. Like, where Youngboy at? I get it.
He just rapped a new song. He said Drake turned him down. That probably hurt his feelings. Clearly hurt his feelings. He Are you calling around to the industry saying, yo, if y'all fuck with Youngboy, we're done? And I'm gonna ask you that especially because there's another situation.
If you fuck with anybody that harm my people, I can't fuck with you.
But he said
I'm not into
Youngboy didn't do shit.
Like if I see you, I ain't saying like I'm finna kill you. This nigga, he fuck. I just ain't gonna fuck with you.
But it's music though, and they might feel like they don't have a pick a side.
No, it's not music. It's Vaughn. Cause that's what the whole situation about.
Yeah.
So it's not music. It's Vaughn. It's not like no street fight or motherfucking. Then where it be like, man, y'all squash that shit.
So suppose somebody says, for example, the baby, he does a tape with him. I'm pretty sure he has no negative feelings towards you, towards Vaughn. I think everybody loves Vaughn, right?
Yeah, I never put the baby in it.
Okay.
I DM'd the baby and told him, I'm like, hey fam, I'm like, whatever you got going on, y'all doing the tape, I'm like, that's y'all. You feel me? That's when the other bullshit came out. Oh man, motherfucker throwing the white flag in my DM.
Who?
No, that's what he supposed to say.
Okay.
When he was arguing with somebody afterwards. But this was before. Like, it was recently. Where we was at? We was on Future Tour. They were like, the baby here. Ask him yourself. Call him. I put him in a room. Like, no. Come here. I was like, check it out, Brody. I'm like, look, that small shit, that little shit, let's get to the money. You see what they trying to do to you. You see what they trying to. We don't have no beef. We don't have, like, why? Yeah. I don't give a fuck because you did some album with that man. That shit so.
Oh, hold on. He spoke too. Everybody doing these interviews. Oh my god. Hold on. I don't know. I'm about to get off here. But let me see this real quick. Cause Vlad be.
Well, you pull
scared,
out
Vlad.
and you shoot 4 times.
Yeah, the gun jammed.
Oh, the gun jammed?
Yeah.
After the 4th shot?
Probably like the 3rd shot.
I mean, he did get the charges real quick. He did get the charges dropped. So if you get the charges dismissed, you can't talk about it because it's double jeopardy. They can't come back and get you. So you can literally harm somebody like them, and then like say like they try to charge you with it, and the charges get dismissed. They can't charge you again. It's called double jeopardy.
But
so
after you start shooting, all hell breaks loose. There were off-duty cops in the area, and they start shooting.
Right.
You end up getting shot twice?
Right.
Well, what parts of the body?
I get shot in my right hip bone, and I get shot on my ass. It go in and out, though.
oh shit. Damn.
Okay, so this is now the 2nd time you've gotten shot.
Yeah, this is the 2nd time I done got shot.
Damn, that sucks.
Are you more calm about it this time since you've gone through it before?
Yeah, because like the first time I got shot, I didn't even have a panic attack. I was calm. So it's like this time, I knew like do the same thing, like stay calm and just make sure I get to the hospital.
Okay, so a shootout.
I'm sorry. Whoa. See, that's the life I would never want to have. To sit there and be like, yeah, I've been shot twice. The first time I got shot, like, you feel me? I kept it cool. I kept it P. Next time I got shot, I realized that, hey, if I keep a P again, I probably will live again. Like, nah, like, that's wild.
Now happens.
That's fucking wild. Oh, God.
And
listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like if I was to get shot, like I would be all dramatic. Like I promise you, like I would probably die because of the simple fact that I would probably bleed the fuck out. Because first of all, I have no pain tolerance, so that right there, like I better not feel shit. And then second, like that's a lot. That's a lot. In my
a lot of people are starting to get hit. So King Von had a guy named Slutty. He gets killed by the police.
Damn.
King Von's manager, 100K, Track, he gets shot in the leg. O-Block Louie, who I interviewed not too long ago, he gets shot in the head. I guess in the video he tries to pull out a gun, and I guess his gun jammed or something like that.
I think so. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of like, by me getting shot, I kind of was like not in a full state of mind. It's like a lot of ringing going on in my ear, I guess, from all the gunshots.
Right, because bullets are flying everywhere at this point.
Right.
Did you think that King Von survived the shooting, or did you know that he was gone at that point?
No, I didn't. I didn't know neither one, if he was gone or still alive. I just, like I say, I didn't even know it was him. So I didn't even know if he was dead or alive. I just was trying to make sure Quando was good.
Okay, and there's rumors that were going on around this time. They're saying that Von was trying to hold up Quando as a shield. Did that happen at all?
Yeah, I really think like by him getting shot in the back, he probably was like his.
Oh my God! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
These people are capable of almost anything.
God damn.
All righty, here we go.
Damn,
Today we have
man.
O-Block Louie, who's
That's That's amazing. Like, to survive some shit like that is wild.
With King Von at the time of his tragic passing, Louis was shot in the head with one bullet and is now recovering after 10 operations. Welcome to Vlad TV.
Welcome to life. Welcome to fucking life. That's what I would have said. Welcome to life. Holy fuck. Damn, I'm trying to look at his face to see where the fuck he got shot at. Holy shit. I don't want to watch this whole thing. Wow. Wait, he passed? Wait a second. Hold on. Wait. I'm not laughing. I swear to God, I am not laughing at this. It's just a lot to process. Wait, so he's not living no more? What's his name again? O Block Louis. Damn, he passed away? How did he die? According to passed away due to unknown circumstances. The details around this developed still very hazy, taken from regret assault. Police spoke pretty close. Consider regulators. I'm kind of what the fuck? How did he die? I'm just confused. So he lived, but he died. That's crazy. Due to the complications that he had from the... So he survived long enough to tell his story, and then he died? February 1st. So he died on February 1st, but dude King Von he got shot November 6th, died February 1st. What the fuck? This is a lie. This is a lie, okay? So I broke down the indictment. Before I go on this little rabbit hole on stream, I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna come back and do another stream, but I'm gonna be playing Call of Duty when I come back. I just wanted to break that shit down. I'm going to edit this video and post it shorter and take out the part of me being muted. But I hope you guys learned some shit from this video. I learned some I read it earlier, but I learned some more shit doing the stream. So I hope you guys learned a lot. I am gonna look at I'm gonna continue to cover this. I'm also gonna cover other things. So if you guys have any ideas on any cases that you guys want me to cover, go ahead and comment. Send it to my DM on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe. I'm definitely coming back. I hope you guys are happy that I'm coming back, because yeah, I'm gonna do this. So I'll be back to play some Call of Duty in like an hour. Give me an hour and I'll be back on here, okay? Whoo-wee. That was a lot. That was a lot.